Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the food channel. If you know you love food like me, you're welcome to the channel. Okay, so today I'll be making assorted fish stew. So if you want to see how I make my fish stew, please keep on watching. So here I have different kinds of fish. I have mackerel fish, I have tilapia, I have hake, I have I don't know the other one that is there, maybe sea bream, but not the red one. So I have up to 4 types of fish in there. So here I have my seasoning, so everything will be listed down in the description box below. So I'm just going to go ahead and season my fish, and I'll rub in the ingredients, the spices into this fish properly. We want this fish to be tasty. We want this stew to be so tasty and flavorful. So you know I love food being flavorful. Okay, so I'm just going to rub this in thoroughly and use my cling wrap to wrap the bowl, and I'll put this into the fridge. You can marinate this overnight, or you can actually marinate it for at least 2 hours before you start frying. And hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're coming across my channel for the very first time, I say a very welcome to you. Please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and please hit the notification bell so you'll be notified anytime I upload a new video. You know we are the food gang here. And if you're my old subscriber, thank you very much. I really appreciate you. So my fish has marinated overnight. I left it to marinate overnight, and I'm going to be frying this in hot oil until it's well fried. So over here I have the peppers, green and red bell peppers or capsicum, habanero, onions, garlic and ginger. So I've already washed them and cut them into and diced them, and I'm going to go ahead and blend them before boiling it down. So now I'll be reintroducing my vegetable oil that I used in frying the fish. This is very important. The oil we use in frying the fish is very important in this stew. Okay, yeah. So I'm just going to heat this up and add in some sliced onions, and I'm going to fry this for like a minute or thereabout. And I'll also go ahead and fry in my tomato paste. So this is totally optional, but I'm just going to add that to this stew. So at this point the tomato paste has fried properly, so I'm just going to go ahead to introduce the boiled down tomatoes and capsicum with ginger I showed you guys earlier on, and I'm going to allow this to fry for like 5 minutes thereabout. And I'm going to introduce my seasoning, thyme and curry leaves. So I didn't tell you guys earlier on, I already roughly chopped some green capsicum, the green capsicum I showed you earlier on, and some spring onions. Yes, this takes the flavor of your stew to another level. So I've gone ahead now to add that. You can as well add this already chopped capsicum and spring onions earlier on, maybe before adding the tomato, boiled down tomato, but that's okay. But I'm going to allow this to boil for a while so that it's going to infuse its flavor into the stew as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and add in the fried fish. So we need to add this fish earlier on. Remember, this is fish stew, so we're going to add this so that we can cook this as well, like for some minutes into the stew, so that everything is just going to be perfect. Like the fish flavor will get into the stew and everything will come out perfectly well. So now, after adding the fish into the stew, we just have to give this a good mix, but carefully. We just want the stew to cover the fish if possible. Not if possible, yes, we want the stew to cover the fish so that everything will just incorporate in properly. Okay, yeah, we want the perfect fish stew, no stories. So at this point, our stew is almost ready. Okay, so the last thing that will go into the stew is some sliced onions. I just love the taste of onions in my stew, especially when added at this time. So what are you thinking you're going to have this stew with? Just white boiled rice, maybe with some veggies served by the side? Or are you going to have this with some bread, like a loaf of bread, especially agege bread, with cold chilled cook? Does that make sense? Or with some amala and plain okra or semo or eba? Which one are you going to have this stew with? Anyone? It will be perfect. Thank you very much for staying with me and preparing this fish stew with me. Till I see you in my next video, I love you all. Bye.